everyone, I'm here, still alive and well. Sorry I've been busy the last few days, I haven't been posting any reviews for a while. And I got a chance to catch up with two films that I saw recently this past week, which is Hoppers and Project Hail Mary. Now originally I was about to do a separate reviews for them, but I decided, you know what? Let's just throw those two and talk about both films together, both Hoppers and Project Hail Mary. We'll talk about Hoppers first, then we'll talk about the big one, Project Hail Mary. We'll get to that soon enough. But let's jump into Hoppers. Hoppers is a new animated film from Disney Pixar. The film follows a scientist discover they can transfer human consciousness into robotic animals. Mabel decided to take her chance to jump into the robotic beaver and try to communicate with the animals, and she soon discovers from the animal world that is beyond her imagination. Now, going to this film, seeing the trailers and the marketing didn't really give me much excitement because I thought it just looks kind of generic. I thought it's going to be one of those Pixar films that is kind of went up and down. Pixar for me, I said before, Pixar hasn't had a reputation of being really great, making great movies, bangers to bangers. Then there comes a few ones that are not the best. However, that being said, this one is one of their better films. And I'm going to say this now, I liked it a lot more than Elio. I will say that. This is a much better film than Elio. I think I liked it a lot more than that. It's not perfect, there are some few problems here and there, but that being said, I had fun with it. It's just a fun animated film, fun for the whole family, kids and grown-ups as well. I had fun with it. I'm just going to say off the bat, this is one of Pixar's funniest, I would say, the most funniest film they've done in their Pixar since Monsters University or something. I think Monsters University is the most funniest, but this one is just similar to Monsters University. It's so funny, there's a lot of humour, there's a lot of kids jokes, and there's some adult humour that flew over kids' heads, and which I kind of laughed as well. There's certain jokes, especially with that little gecko, which the gecko for me steals the show. I think it's the most funniest because the memes. I love that little gecko. He's so adorable, it's so cute. It's just funny as well. I don't know why. It's one of those characters you just knew that could be fun aspects of it. And Pixar is known for its heartwarming moments, and it's a heartwarming story between a girl named Mabel has a connection with her grandmother, which is basically correlated to her nature. And her grandmother takes Mabel to this place in this woods in the forest where you see the animals, and it lies on top of this rock nearby the river. And he asks Mabel to calm herself just because of her anger. Every time she gets angry, and she has to calm herself by listening to nature, the wind, and all these animals come along, and she has to appreciate what's there. And she does calm herself, and that's the emotional core of the film. It's between Mabel and her grandmother, which I really liked. I think that's the strong emotional point of the film, which I appreciated there, which is really good. I liked it. However, I will get into the negative of it, or the mixed thoughts of it. And the animation design from Pixar, what you expect from them, as always, colourful, realistic, very beautiful, very detailed on the animal fur, especially the ground, the grass, the trees, the skies, the rivers. It's all detailed, it's beautiful, it's really photorealistic, really well done, and it's very captivating as well. And the story is engaging for quite some time. It does pick the story very well. It doesn't drag along. It just, when the story starts, it just jumps right into the story. It doesn't waste any time. I do like the characters here. I like Mabel as a character. She's really likable, and she is really a character you can relate to, or regress onto, which I do quite liked. And she does have with the other characters, with the animals, and some of the human characters as well. But the animals are there, the centerpiece. You get a chance to see all these voice actors voicing them. They're all good. And I will say this, the villain though, I didn't really care for the villain that much, which I won't give away that. For the trailers, I thought it was going to be humans versus animals, or animals versus nature, or humans versus nature, whatever. That being said, the villain though, I didn't really care for as much. Now, I'm not going to spoil the movie. It's not what you think it's going to point to, but when the moment that stuff happens, I felt like it's kind of felt underdeveloped. I think they could have done a little bit more emphasis on the villain, a little bit more. I wish they could have. I think that's the problem. I think the villain was a little bit underdeveloped. Well, I could appreciate the more intensity or more the motivations with it. Now, I thought the human villain, which as the mayor who's going to take over the woods and create his own bridge in the new part of the town, I thought that was going to be the case, but when the moment we get to the halfway point of the film, is a little like, oh, wait a minute, 360 turn. So it's kind of like subverting your expectations, which I can't wait and know what to expect from it. The moment that happens, it took me off guard, but the moment that happened, it just felt underdeveloped and a little bit unearned in a way. I don't know, it just never clicked with me. I think that this doesn't really work. I do think this film does cheese or something. It is funny, but it does challenge a few things, and you kids, if me and my wife had kids at the time, maybe I would have could see is kind of felt like they could ask questions, or maybe they feel something, or maybe how they react, and they might start asking questions to us saying like, how did this happen, or why did they do that, or why is this, why is that. I can appreciate what they're trying to go for. Maybe they will see it in a later future time, but again, like I said, I can't really tell. I can't confirm that. As far as Pixar goes, I think it's one of the better Pixar films, more originality, and it definitely felt more fresher. And I hope it would. It definitely has a fun time. It's a really fun movie. If you got kids yourself, or if you're a Pixar fan in general, you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna enjoy this movie. You'll enjoy it. Don't expect too much out of it. It does have its heart and soul to it. I just wish the emotional stuff, which I forgot to mention that part, is that as far as the emotional stuff goes, it is kind of felt, they made me cry. They were kind of felt something, but the next minute it didn't feel like it's coming out of my eyes or anything. It's just, it is touching. I will give it some credit. It is a nice touching film. I just wish the emotional stuff could have done a little bit more. That's all I can say. I enjoyed it more than Goat. I'll say that. It's better than Goat. It's not my absolute favourite Pixar film, but it's a fun animated movie. It is funny. It is charming. It has a lot of heart to it. I wish the villain could have done more development and the story was simple, straightforward. I wish the emotional stuff could have carried a little bit more further. Then I would have loved it even to that day. That being said, I'm going to give Hoppers a B+. Now, we've done with Hoppers, let's talk about the big one. Let's talk about Project Hail Mary, directed by the duo directors Phil Lord and Chris Miller, and this is based on the book of the same name. It follows a science teacher named Ryland Grace, who is basically wake up from a coma after waking up in outer space in hypersleep, and he has no memory of who he is or how he got there. It's not until his memory starts to slowly returns and he has to discover the mystery and the riddle of the substance that's causing the sun to die out. I'm going to straight off the bat, guys. Project Hail Mary is one of the best films I've seen this year. I'm going to say it. It is one of, if not the best film I've seen. I'm not exaggerating. I thought 28 Years Bone Temple was the best film. I was very wrong. This film, fuck. It was beautiful. It was amazing. I'm going to give this film credit. The directing here by the duos, amazing. It stands out. It's one of the most beautifully shot. The cinematography, it's very stylistic. It's very beautiful. It's very composed. It's one of the most beautiful shots and somehow very well done. I don't know how. This is an Amazon original film, but my God. I'm glad I did not miss this film because I was worried I'm not going to miss this movie, but my God, I'm glad I saw it. This film is everything I want this film to be, and it's just beautiful how I felt about this film. Because the moment that film ended, it's kind of happiness, and I felt like a film fan myself. If people ask me what's my favourite film of the year, this is the film. And if it's my favourite movie of the year, or in terms of favourite movies in general, this is going to be on the list of favourite movies of all time. This is going to be up there. Okay, I'm going to draw off to the bat. This movie is just everything I want it to be. The performance-wise for everyone, but Ryan Gosling, my God, this guy is a top dog. He's probably the best actors around. Very likable, very charming. He has some charisma to him. He can do some funny comedy stuff, but he knows how to do drama as well. This here, he has a right balance of both being funny, but not trying to take himself seriously. When it comes to the funny parts, it is funny. It's smartly written, fleshed out, it's ironed out. It's not just throwing jokes for the sake of jokes. It knows to win, have fun. It's a fun movie. There's a lot of things about it you can love. But my God, when it comes to the emotional part, that is fucking amazing. I'm going to say it now. It's Ryan Gosling. He is funny. He has some funny moments. But when it comes to the emotional stuff or the more serious dark places, it hits you. It really hits somebody. You can feel the dark place. You can feel it in the eyes. The moment you see this one scene, there's one shot, I didn't edit away. You get a chance to see him kind of breaking down to tears. And the moment you see it, it's captivating. I can actually felt it. I remember sitting there going like, what am I feeling? I'm feeling something. I'm going to get asked to say that question. I heard some few people sniffing. It is a very touching film. And everything about this one is about heart, about can we protect mankind, can we save the sun, can we protect the galaxy, can we save our solar system. It's there's a lot of themes in there about humanity and also out there. It's a really compelling stuff. It does hit you in a way. And oh my God, it's beautiful. I'm baffled how I feel about this film. This film is just everything I wanted to be a bit more. Okay, I'm going to say it. I'm going straight to the point. Ryan Gosling has this human connection or chemistry with this rock alien that he calls Rocky. Rocky, I'm going to say this now, Rocky is adorable. He is so cute. I know it's a CGI raw. I don't know if I can tell it's CGI. I don't know if it's practical with CGI elements, but my God, it's so beautiful. And the way they interact with one another and talking. And you've got this translator. We're trying to hear what he's trying to say instead of writing and typing what he says. He's got a human translation to talk to him. And there's one scene when they try to translate the language, you have Meryl Streep's voice in it, and then Ryan Gosling made a joke says, she could do anything. Ryan Gosling, if you're watching this, you're not wrong. You are not wrong, sir. Meryl Streep can do anything. Speaking of CGI and visual effects and practical stuff, all look convincing. It looks convey. It looks like it's actually there. It feels like the original Star Wars trilogy or last year's Fantastic Four First Steps. You can actually, there's some really good practical stuff with mixed with CGI. There's a lot of things in there you can appreciate that I really liked. And it does give you some things to care about. The music score is intense. It's that the score was really uplifted. It just really uplifted that all that much. It just, wow. The moment the music score hits, oh, it's beautiful. I was moved. I was moved by it. I will say, as far as my nitpick goes, well, it is a 2.5 long movie. I was invested in what's going on in the story. I was invested in the characters. You do get a certain flashback scenes, which I will say, because there are some like go back to Earth to see his memory coming back, where it's coming from. I do like that stuff. It does convey to the story what's going on in the present story, what's happening. I actually quite liked it. It does convey something. That being said, the runtime is good. I like how you just has to explore what's more going on. It does drag, but it doesn't really bother me that much. But I do feel it does drag on a little bit. But however, that being said, despite the film being over too long, this film is perfect. I love it. I think it's the best film of the year. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care if there's another film going to come out. Even if it's Avengers Doomsday or Doom Part 3 or any other films, I'm going to say it now. Project Hail Mary definitely deserves an A+. Guys, if you haven't seen Hoppers or Project Hail Mary, go see them. Both are doing well in the box office. Please go and support those two movies if you can. Definitely see them. They're worth your time. But if you want to see the best film, go see Project Hail Mary if you have to. Guys, comment down below. Tell me, have you seen Hoppers? Have you seen Project Hail Mary? Do you love them? Do you like them? Do you think they're all right? Or do you absolutely hate it? Whatever the case is, comment down below and tell me what you think. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this review, please like this video. And of course, subscribe if you're just new to the channel and just come across it for the first time. Hit that subscribe button. And of course, hit that icon bell for more future videos just like this. See ya!